Alright, downstairs here on the trainer again. I want to show you the other side of my setup. Got the fan right there. It's off right now so you don't have to hear the noise. My treadmill and my newtons from my brick workout. My Garmin heart rate monitor under here. Ah yeah. Like my hair, don't you? Well, that's what happens when you wake up early on Saturday morning and don't feel like doing it. Hey, it's me coming to you live. Well, not really live, but coming to you from Richfield, Wisconsin, where it is a balmy 2 degrees. Wind chill of -17. I am excited today, not because I'm going on a 10.5 mile run, but because of this. The Garmin 910 XT. Oh yeah, baby, that is the latest in multi-sport watch and computer and monitoring. Underneath the 3 layers of shirts that I'm wearing is my new Garmin soft heart rate monitor, which is like the Polar design instead of their old design, which is very nice. I've got to put some gloves on, my hands are freezing. Another thing, it's a much sleeker profile. The height doesn't look like it's changed much, but it's certainly less abrupt in the transitions. And it has a single slot and single tab on the band, which is nice. That kind of 2-tab was kind of junky, and the buttons work much more easily on this one. I think there'll be much less false operation on it, and won't have to jam my finger to get it to start and stop. But okay, I just logged my first mile on my new Garmin 910 XT, and I noticed a couple things. First thing I noticed was it now records hundreds of seconds also in your mile. So not just minutes and seconds, but hundreds of seconds. Next thing I noticed, the pixel size is significantly decreased, so it doesn't look like a 1980s dot matrix printout anymore. It's not super smooth, but it's pretty good. Looks almost like legitimate numbers. Also, a mile into my run, this crazy weather, as my toes are cold already, and my head, the stocking cap I have on feels like it was made for air to flow through. My left ear is very cold. That's the direction the wind's coming from. I also can feel the temperature tapping my energy. It's brutally cold. Hope I can finish the whole thing, or if not, that my batteries don't die on my cell phone. I've got Pandora playing in my headset right now. These gloves don't have the smart fingertips, so I can't change the channel easily. So I just leave it in my, I have a bike jacket on. It's in one of the back pockets. Okay, I'm at mile 3.5, and I think there's ice building on my face. Although I can't see, I feel like something. It's really weird because I'll sweat when the woods are there, stopping the wind, and then the wind is blocked. I mean, and then when the wind hits, I get really cold on a couple spots. But yeah, I think there's ice on my face. You guys may be laughing at me right now, but I'll check later. I do like my Newtons, my Momentums, but I'm running on this stuff and it's not great traction. I slide a lot. I can't avoid it because only the center of the road is clear. So I have to run on this. Well, my run is over. I survived despite what my kids thought, and maybe despite what I thought. It's interesting. You can see my leg there and my knee. That's where the moisture was wicked from my body and froze on the outside layer. About halfway through I started feeling something heavy on my outside jacket, and then it took me a couple miles to figure out that was the moisture frozen on my back. Because on this jacket it has a wind resistant front and then a back that's more open to let moisture out. Since it's a cycling jacket. Shoes work pretty well. My feet are warm. I have 2 pairs of socks on. The hat ended up being okay. My ears feel good. I gotta figure out some kind of male organ support system, because gosh, it gets cold. 2 nights ago when I ran in Chicago, it was negative wind chill too, and I just had 1 pair of pants on. I had to have some innovative warming methods while I was running. But my wife ran for an hour and 40 minutes today. That's quite impressive. We're gonna do our first half marathon together this year, and I told her she could do it, she wasn't sure, and she goes off and runs 10 miles. The furthest she's run so far is a 10K, and usually you add about 10% a week so you don't do injuries. So she may be a little sore over the next couple of days, but that's good. And she did it at a decent pace too. And so she actually ran longer than I did today. But anyway, I'm starting to get cold now that I'm not pumping out the calories. I burn about 1 calorie every 9 or 10 steps. And when I'm running right now, my hand's freezing because I don't have a glove on. So I'm gonna sign off. Thank you for watching this 53rd episode on the road to Vegas. Tip for you this week: if you're running outside, layer yourself. I have 3 layers of pants on, 3 layers of shirts on, and I'm running in 0 degrees with a wind chill of -15 to -20. 2 nights ago I ran with 2 layers on top, 1 on the bottom. That was a wind chill of about -5. So anyway, you might be cold the first mile, but you warm up.